HRC responds to Alphonso David discrimination lawsuit saying no. Former HRC president Alphonso David has sued the Human Rights Campaign, stating he was fired because of racism in the company. The HRC has now filed a legal response saying he was fired for, quote, legitimate, non-discriminatory reasons having absolutely nothing to do with race, end quote. David was let go last year after it was revealed that he had advised former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo on response to sexual harassment charges. An investigation by New York's Attorney General's office found at least some of the accusations credible and revealed David's assistance. Cuomo subsequently resigned as governor.
This is a big story. It's a big story, and it's a big story because we're talking about one of the top African American or Black LGBTQ advocacy leaders really in the entire world, as president of the HRC, executive director of the HRC, and being fired over the scandal, or being, I apologize, that's the wrong words, being associated with the scandal of Governor Cuomo.
Well, he was mentioned 12 times in the report made on the investigation of Andrew Cuomo.
Yes.
12 times, and in
Yes.
those 12, that was the foundation for letting him go.
Yeah, and HRC, and the other thing that's big in this story is in our own equality organization, you know, we can't throw rocks at our own glass houses. He is saying that this was discrimination, and that he is being discriminated as a Black African American president. So we've, at Queer News Tonight, we have been following this story closely because it does have significant ramifications in our own.
Well, and the frustrating part is that there's not really a lot of information coming from either side.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like unknowns that we still sort of have to try and figure out.
Which is interesting because that means both sides think they're right because neither one are trying to win this in the court of public opinion, which means they're playing their discovery and their cards close to their hand. And I do believe all reports of discrimination should absolutely be investigated. But the fact is, the governor of New York was just toxic. I mean, the governor lost his job, and rightly so. His brother, who didn't work in the administration, lost his job. The president of the network that the brother worked for, like 8 steps removed from the mansion in Albany, lost his job. Everybody associated with this is toxic.
Yeah.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out television network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus